There's two concepts you should understand. Those are deductibles and premiums, the backbone of any insurance policy.
Insurance companies are basically just giant mathematical equations with employees.
In order to be profitable, they calculate the statistical likelihood of a policy paying out, and then calculate a premium cost that balances this. And just to clarify, premium is simply the amount paid to maintain the policy.
You may have recognized this phenomenon at times, for example, when you fill out that initial survey for health insurance.
If you say that you smoke and don't exercise, then you'll likely get hit with a higher premium. This is because you represent an increased risk to the insurance company.
Another example would be car insurance. You may have noticed that it costs more for younger people or those with a history of accidents.
Again, this is because those groups represent more risk than the average, and a higher premium is used to balance this risk.
So now that we've covered the basic mechanism of insurance, let's talk about what that looks like to the policyholder. But before we get to that, just really quick, I want to take a moment to say thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos in the future, please consider hitting that subscribe button or giving us a thumbs up. So,
how do deductibles work?
Well, many policies have differing deductibles depending on the cause of the claim, but at its core, a deductible is your part of the insurance policy. Also known as co-insurance, it's part of the policy that you have to pay, a way to assure you've got skin in the game.
With most policies, you'll have the choice of higher or lower deductibles balanced by higher or lower premiums. Maybe an example will help.
Let's say your home floods and you have $10,000 worth of damage. Your deductible on your flood insurance policy is $2,000. So when your claim for $10,000 is approved, you'll receive $8,000 for the claim, $10,000 minus the $2,000 deductible.
As mentioned earlier, deductibles exist to dissuade people from abusing their insurance. It's low enough to be affordable for major events, but high enough that it doesn't make sense for minor ones.
We recommend committing a segment of your emergency fund to cover deductibles for all of your major policies. This way, you can be confident that you won't take a hit next time you make a claim.
And there you have it, short and sweet. Hopefully that helps you out next time you have to open an insurance policy. In my opinion, it's definitely helpful to at least have a basic understanding of how things work.
For sure. If you have any crazy insurance stories, we'd love to hear about them.
Other than that, thanks for watching the Dollar Bills, and we'll see you next time.